Alright, good evening everybody. Happy belated Halloween-ish? My name is FFXIV, and I'm back here with Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail expansion. So it's been a while. I've had some changes, some transitions going on in my life, and as always that tends to put a bit of extra stress on me and makes me less likely to stream. But the Halloween event is wrapping up rather soon, so still wanted to fit that in there. I'm way behind on my Yok Huy societal quests, and I figure I might also stick in there the Manderville quest as well. So, without any further ado, and before the Halloween event comes to an end, let's go ahead and get started and see what this is all about. Oh, okay. Forget to put some pants on, lady? You look cold. Actually, that's a fiend, not a, or a void scent, not a actual person. Oh, the pumpkin-headed apparition. Frights of Fancy. The pumpkin-headed apparition proffers out her hand in invitation. We meet again, adventurer. Enjoying the festivities, I trust? While the saints are away, a well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gridania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor, that they might sate their hunger for merriment. Recall now, my friend, the Continental Circus, for they have returned to revel in bone-chilling nights of All Saints' Wake. Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to view the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the genial geyser. He shall guide your steps to the haunted manor. Okay. Hello, good sir. He's probably not actually a sir. Come one, come all, to the Continental Circus's grand masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good sir? I believe all of the Continental Circus is actually voice sent in disguise. Oh, this is fun. Impresario. Hello there, sir. Oh, and hello, Lalafell. In costume. I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you. The overly inquisitive adventure from seasons past? It has been quite some time. Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy horrors? Not scheming up more plans for the Night of Devilry, are you? Certainly not. This is All Saints' Wake. I would prefer not to be at the receiving end of your guild's incorrigible investigations. But I tire of shadowy schemes and the accusations that often follow, so I shall lay bare our secret as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear never to share with others what I reveal. Though we of the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troupe of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are in fact our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in blackest night and usher in a long-coveted legend among my kind, the Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gord, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. But, as a few void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear, one that fills our hearts and satiates our souls: gratitude. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. When glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across this realm, mortal and voicent must join hands in harmony and carouse their heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgotten thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of this desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guests cry out in splendor. Ah! Please make it stop! Wah! I'm scared. I want my mommy. Oh, why, that's not splendorous at all. You must believe me. We have no intention of frightening our guests. At least, not like this. Oh, everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? Oh, you needn't glare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired. But perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit? I beseech you, adventurer, survey the manor and discover what has brought our patrons such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should fell rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicions will soon follow. Okay. No. I may use mounts. What would be appropriate for Halloween? That's something spooky-ish. Ah, here we go. No, that's not what I wanted. Add to hotbar. Let's put that up here. Where are we going? Up here? Mucos Mummer. Hello, my good friend. What seems to be the problem? Silence! Silence, I say! You must go away! Where we go, chaos and devilry follow. Remain here, and in chaos you shall wallow. This performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. Okay. Let's see, petrified patron. What seems to be the problem, good sir? Hungry puddings down the hall, armed zombie jesters down the stairs. They didn't tell me this masquerade would have me running for my life. Perhaps a bit too intense. Aw, there's a little ghosty here tucking in these pumpkins. Oh, this one's sad. Just comforting this little guy. The little things they do with the ghosts are really cute. Oh, this pumpkin has books on its head. Or jack-o'-lantern, rather. This one's saying hi to this guy, who unfortunately had something fall on his head and squish him, it looks like. Okay. Well, we got some info. Looks like it's just too intense for them. Oh wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, gather information on the first floor. Okay. Let's see, what's over here? Hello, ghosties. Oh, we got the head ghosty. This Guy's chilling on the sofa with some pumpkins. Okay. Nothing to muck in here. What do we have in here? Skittish acrobat. What is the problem with you, sir? Next, I could gouge out some eyeballs. Maybe even gobble up a few fresh organs while I'm at it. This performer is so absorbed in his own machinations that he hasn't noticed you. Sir, I think you're too into this. Smack. Not sure if he's performing or what. Big pumpkins. I guess jack-o'-lanterns, technically. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we got a little ghostly music class. This is adorable. Pumpkin with the hat on the piano. Ghost playing some instruments over here. Cute. Huh? One pumpkin's happy, one is not. What we got in here? What's this little guy doing? Is he putting the hat up there, or does he want to put the hat on? These guys are stacked up high. Like that ghost is doing some mischief with this stack of pumpkins. Trying on hats over here. Okay. No, magic pot. What's up with you, little guy?
Give me an elixir. No elixir? Then no treats for you.
This performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. That seems to be a recurring theme. Don't think we're supposed to go here yet. This way? Oh, you know what? I should change into some appropriate attire. Here we go. Bit of a mad scientist get up. Let's see. Hello? This ghost chatting with the pumpkin. Oh, here we go. Confused child.
Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any elixirs around here? That creature in the pot won't stop asking for one, but they cost more than my allowance can afford.
Okay. Report to the impresario. Hall of pumpkins over here. Cute. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared the others? Despite our newfound mission, we do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they may have forgotten themselves and prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. I do empathize with their plight, and they've yet to cause any lasting harm. Mayhap it would be best to indulge them this once, and allow them their fun. I jest, of course. We cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked, but if they will not listen to the reprimands of a kindly adventurer, I can hardly imagine they would heed mine. At an impasse are we? Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Is something amiss? It seems the impresario cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but you sense it would be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. Okay. Bye. You are returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch, are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in feats of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock over yonder is likely to have a few cookies to spare. As for the pumpkin, the Botanist Guild possesses a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the great loom Gourdkeep. He will be happy to oblige you. Okay. Give me cookies. Lady, put some pants on. Oh, what did you say first? I missed that.
Well, if it's for her, I suppose I can make an exception. But you'd best keep it a secret from our other guests. There you go. 1 bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send the Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you? I owe your pumpkin-headed friend a bit of a debt, you see. Wouldn't want to keep too long without repaying, or wouldn't want to go too long without repaying it. But that's another secret I'd rather keep to yourself.
Okay. And now to the Botanist Guild. I would like a pumpkin. In need of a decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I've got a plump and round one right here. Freshly carved, no less. We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins, and are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. I do hope you'll make good use of yours. Thank you, Gourdkeep. Huh? What are we looking at down here? Oh, sad pumpkin. Okay, back we go. Have you gathered the ingredients? All Saints cookies, a small sack nearly full to bursting with delectably sweet pumpkin cookies. And decorative pumpkin, lovingly raised and hand-carved by a Great Loam Growery's botanist. This plump, smiling gourd is a staple of All Saints Wake season. Here you go. Excellent. Excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joy into the hearts of weeping mortals. Dress to Impresario. Pumpkinhead apparition appears ready to put her plans into action. And we shall get Ambulario. This automaton designed in the likeness of the Impresario stands ready to bear you forth in the delightfully fiendish spirit of All Saints Wake. Now let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solution we require, but all good things take time. I suggest you return to the manor and inform the Impresario of our plan. All shall be made clear soon enough. Okay. I am told there's a situation occurring at our masquerade, but I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? Yes, please. Hello, Impresario. Welcome back. I regret to report that circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Well, maybe. Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind? Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear impresario. My word! This doll is the spitting image of me! 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding atop its head. And that's not all. Take control, and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. These illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friends so kindly provided us. Delectable delights for the worthy, and a haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. Might I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? In this mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you. Sure. Once you have shown them the error of their ways, order them to return to me, and I shall re-educate them on the parts they must play here. Our guests also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask that you send them to me as well, that I might offer them sweets in apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' wake on a dour note. So, your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you happy frightening and delighting. Doop 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 doop. Well then, I suppose all that's left for you to do is operate this mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. We mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me, and you may hop on its head once more. Now, then, off you go. What do we got here? Trickster's treat, treater's trick. Okay. Let's see, use trickster's treat on the second floor guest, and treater's trick on the second floor performer. Alright, you. Chaos! All shall fall into chaos, I say, and you must not stand in my way! Okay. Treater's trick. Ooh. No! 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 Impresario, no! I've been good all this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the impresario isn't happy with us? Then I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Doop, 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 doop. Let's go find the guest. Okay, and sweets for you. What more could you possibly? Magic candy? Is that your doing? They're offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say? Oh gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way then. Take a shortcut down here? Oh, I can. Let's see. In here, Mr. Acrobat. Booga booga booga. Ah! What the hell was that for? Strange. It felt as though the impresario was slapping me across the head, but it did not hurt. Has he conjured up some new illusion? No, that was me hitting you earlier, but you weren't paying attention. You say he's summoning the whole troop to the front of the manor for a talking to? Now that you mention it, I have been a bit, overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry back right away. That you should. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Doop, 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 doop. Mr. Pot, you've been in character too much. No more elixirs for you.
Oh no! The impresario's magics! Gone already? No more magics for me. What? He summons us to the foyer? Yes, yes. Then to the impresario I shall go.
Doop, 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 doop. Hello, kid. Treats for you.
It's raining candy? Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats? Hooray! Then I'll march right up to that impresario and tell him to give me candy.
Demanding little girl. Let's see. Through the Hall of Pumpkins. And here we are again. That should be everybody. I can't dismount. Okay, guess we'll just talk to you. I can't get off! Oh. That's weird. Did that connection drop? I don't think it did. Okay. I had dedicated myself too fiercely to my role and forgot the oath I made to the impresario. How shameful of me. Oh, the impresario, did he roil with rage? This bump on my head's going to last a whole age. I don't think you can get bumps, you're just all floppy.
Give me an elixir. And candy too. Give me enough candy for everyone.
I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troop a good scolding. While a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide, we must never allow the former to overshadow the latter. It is our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints' Wake experience. We felt the same, very same impresario. Even though the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew what it was like to be punished and scared in years past, we lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again.
You're here. That's chaos. More treats and smiles.
Undue chaos will be promptly punished. No more punishments, please. We'll remain good hosts, so be at ease. All right, my fellow thespians, it's time we greeted our guests with good cheer. Return to your places and give them all the masquerade they deserve. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. Ah, and before I forget, is the one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head. That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gourd, who would command the Voids and Forces on the Night of Devilry. But I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. In any event, you mentioned she awaited your return at Miketo's amphitheater, did you not? Pray allow me to join you. I should very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. Tis a pleasure to meet the famed impresario. So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gourd, I'd certainly believe it. But of course that's simply not possible. All's well that ends well, I see. Was my clockwork creation of assistance? Indeed it was. My brethren have remembered their duties to entertain, and I dare say our guest shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I trust you will continue to give the city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints' Wake experience.
Trust me, it's lots of fun in the manor. Let's all go. You're sure those scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats too. Well, if you say so, but you have to promise you'll stay with us the whole time. Of course. I wouldn't leave you two behind. Come on, then let's go.
Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints' Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort, that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. But for the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, my adventurer, to spread word of our deeds, and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in doing so, or in so doing. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. Leave it to me. One day, perhaps tales of my troop will overshadow even those of the Great Gourd. But until then, I shall continue my work, to convey to the realm all that the Wake can offer. Ha 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 ha! Now then, 'tis the time I returned. As you well know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join in our festivities, you are welcome to visit us as often as you please. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens, if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. The season of devilry and revelry Let's try that again. The season of devilry and revelry. I can't say those two words together. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you carouse to your heart's content this All Saints' Wake. Yay! now have access to Sneaky Hallow. Okay, the Void is back in town. Alright, let's get that pumpkin. Ambulario. There we go. Mount Guide. Designed in the fiendish likeness of the impresario, the leader of the Continental Circus, this automaton incorporates the enchantment which will allow it to weave festive glamours. Its head also produces a satisfying sonorous bonk when struck, for a more mundane sort of amusement. Hello there, pumpkin. Enjoying the festivities, I hope. Continental Circus publicist. Okay, let's add that up here. There we go. And what are you selling, Shady Smock? Advertisement. And some magic pumpkins. If I remember correctly, does this just give me a pumpkin head? Indeed it does. That's fun. I got some room in here. Actually, no, I already have plenty of them, which I clearly haven't used since last year, or the year before, so perhaps not. Okay. So, that is that with the Halloween event. It was cute, fun, pretty short and sweet, like most of their events are lately. So let's see, with that out of the way... What was that? Have I left a quest undone for this long? I must have. Okay. Then let's go way over to Yaktaral, back to Warlord's Echo, and we will complete this next rank up for the Giants. Fly on my new pumpkin. Doop, 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 doop. Candy. Pumpkins. Okay. Can I do that in the air? Indeed I can. That's cute. Alright. Rank up. Talk to Farafar. Hello, sir. Still a stone. Farafar seems pleased with how work is coming along. Most of it, anyway. Your work thus far has been greatly appreciated, Averick. Each time I look upon our progress, I am impressed anew at everyone's diligence. In fact, we have already moved on to our next step, building the stonemason's workshop. It will be essential to restoring the breathless altar to its former grandeur. Each stone that was swept away must be made again, in the traditional Yok Huy fashion, no less. Such is the way for all of our ceremonial spaces, and since transporting so much stone from Warlord's Echo would only result in broken bricks and sore backs, the workshop will be our most vital project yet. I have entrusted its construction to a more skilled mason named Girzorhor, and work was proceeding apace until a certain incident occurred. I've yet to hear the details, but it seems progress has stalled. I mean to go and speak with him, and would be grateful if you could accompany me. It might be easier to solve whatever problem awaits us if we tackle it together. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, straight ahead. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Wonder what this place will look like in the end. Oh, here. No, this is too much. I must leave. Here we are, Averick. This is Gerzurhor, and as you can see, he is distraught. My words do not seem to reach him. I do not know what has happened, only that he is intent on leaving. Perhaps a softer voice than mine might soothe his fright. Might you give it a try, Averick?
It's okay, big guy.
Apologies for ignoring you before. I was panicked and barely aware of my surroundings. I should probably explain why. While I was going about my task for the day, I caught sight of one of the snow spirits. It pranced around playfully and approached, then pelted me with icy magic. I managed to flee before I was impaled by a frozen spear, but now that I have seen the extent of their wrath, I cannot risk my life working here.
Oh, goodbye.
I warned everyone to be wary of the spirits, but it seemed I failed to convey just how dangerous they could be. And while I understand Gerzurhor's fear, this attack only emphasizes how crucial it is to complete the restoration of the altar. And for that, we need his expertise. Averick, would you come with me to Warlord's Echo to help convince our mason to return? There must be some way to sway him.
I think we need to hire some mercenaries, perhaps. This music is so pretty. What is that? Oh, Cloud of Darkness.
I tried reasoning with him, but he seems set on staying put. Perhaps you can make him see how... Oh.
Wrong voice, whatever. See how crucial it is to our work.
Oh, I remember you. Apologies, but if you mean to convince me to climb back up that mountain, I must refuse.
Remember the importance of our work. All of Urkopacha depends on it.
All of Urkopacha? I know the altar and ceremony are meant to appease the spirits, but... I understand now. If I was taken by surprise so easily, others might be as well. This is what we work for, do we not? To restore peace to Urkopacha. Yes, I understand your point. Yet the very memory of that terrible moment sends a chill down my spine that keeps my legs firmly planted here. I understand your feelings, Gerzurhor. I feel them too. Yet Dartorgor was courageous in the face of all that, and so must we be. Dartorgor? Ah, the one who lived in the mountains before the avalanche. Yes, she once told me that the spirits had been there since ancient times, and wrought calamity upon any who dared encroach upon their home. When our forebears settled there, they were battered by avalanches and snowstorms, until they performed the pact for the first time. Ever since the ritual and the altar is performed upon served as a foundation for a peaceful existence with the spirits. Dartorgor bore that responsibility alone for many years, keeping disaster at bay. Yet she is with us no longer, and someone must follow in her footsteps. I must follow. You take on this burden, even knowing full well the danger it poses? Dartorgor would have wanted it this way. When she would descend from her home, she would stay with me. I treasure each and every one of those memories. You really must see how Ryokor's Terta and the other spirits frolic during the ritual. You'd never think they could just as easily bury us under a hail of snow. The pact is all that protects us from that fate, and soon I shall be its sole inheritor. Although I am young still, perhaps it's time to begin looking for a pupil. Oh, I know. It could be you, Farafar. Haha, I jest. That was our final conversation. On the way back, she suffered that terrible accident. Had we kept the memory of the pact alive in Warlord's echo, had we maintained the roads leading to and from the altar, then Dartorgor may still be with us. Her loss was a tragedy of indifference. Yet the memory of her devotion gives me courage. That, and the presence of Averick, who so bravely stood before Velagarmanda. Averick? That Averick? You traveled from across the salt and risked life and limb for Toral. And if you can do that for us, I should not balk at doing the same. But I am no fighter. If the spirits were to attack again, what would I do? Hurl a few rocks at them. Ha ha ha. Spoken like a true warrior. However, it may be best to seek refuge, rather than risk antagonizing the spirits further. Ah, I know. What if you were to flee back to warmth? The spirits would be loath to enter a warm room, and their will may falter upon seeing so many Yok Huy gathered together. I think I can manage that. Very well, Farafar. I shall return to the hands. Yet before I do, I must confess something. I was so flustered during my flight from the spirits that I dropped my most important tools. They are lost to the Snowsdow, and I fear I cannot work without them. Well, you can see to that, right? Surely a set of stonemason's tools, putty to repair cracks in stones and such, crafted by your hands, will serve as a fine replacement for what Gerzorhor lost. I shall provide you with all the materials you need. Sure. I would be in your debt, Averick. Once you've finished, please bring the tools to me, and I will get back to work as soon as I can. Set of Master Stonemason's tools. Nope. How's this work? There we go. Let's see. Let's alchemize. I think we just need to make them. So, we'll do this, and a little of this, and a little of this. Drat. A little bit of this. There we go. Oh. And it appears I need to repair my earrings and many other pieces of equipment. Let's extract some materia. Actually, I bet most of mine are full. Yep, there's another one. And extract one from this. And from this. And from this. And from my boots. trousers. Gloves. And my coat. And my goggles. Okay, and let's do some repair work. There we go, much better. What do you have there? Might I take a closer look? Ah, this is masterful work indeed. Even better than what I had before, in fact. For Rafar was right to put her trust in you, and I will follow suit. Now, I shall make good on my promise and get back to it. The workshop I build shall be worthy of these splendid tools. Ah, nothing is more encouraging than seeing an artist so eager to test his new equipment. Thank you, Everick. I must return to shelter and attend to my own work, but please stop by for a chat whenever you have a free moment. Okay, back we go. I am overjoyed Gerzorhor has returned. His absence would have been sorely felt. In fact, I am beginning to think his ordeal was a blessing in disguise, for he works with even more zeal than before. I was even able to tell a story of my time with Dartorgor, and in doing so give her the chance to lend her strength to the present. Nothing could make me happier. Yay! Yep, looks like we got another building, and some of the snow cleared away. Now that we can make traditional stonework here, we can use it in the buildings we repair as well. And with each brick laid, we draw one more step closer to completion. The patterns you see are among the oldest used by our people. Many depict scenes of us living side by side with the snow spirits, and making them has been quite the educational experience. I only hope that Dartorgor is proud to see the progress we have made. I shall continue to work and learn for Dartorgor's sake. I encourage you to do the same, Everick. The construction of Mason's work has been completed, allowing for the creation of traditional Yok Huy stonework. Yay! Okay. And what can we get from you, good sir or madam? Orchestrion roll and Mason's abrasive. Okay, I'll take the Orchestrion roll. Snowline relic. Okie doke. Let's accept some quests. the other ones too. There we go. Okay, somebody's right here. Ah. Or rather, not here, but there. Doop, 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 doop. Keep on shoveling, guys. Let's see. Talk to somebody over here. It's our Horker. Hear about the hand warmers, yes? Very good. I'm relieved we have a crafter like yourself to aid us. Here are the requisite materials. And I have more where that came from if you require it. With them, I'd like you to craft a set of warming cinders. When your work is finished, you want to deliver your goods to our supplier. He'll see that they find a new home. Okay. Oops. In here? Okay. Oh, yeah. Alchemy. Okay, we just need to craft them. They don't need to be high quality. There's one. There we go. There's two. And three. Nice. And where do I deliver these? In here? Yes, and what business might you have with me? I have hand warmers. Splendidly crafted components, and with such impeccable timing as well. We've seen more of our warmers requiring maintenance of late, so this is much appreciated. I would think you guys would need, like, clothing as opposed to hand warmers, but sure, why not? Hup. You're the one helping us with the new tools? I'm glad to have you. We didn't expect so many eager hands to join us, and now we have to make them productive. So let's get right to it. We need polish for the stone, and lots of it. Luckily there should be more than enough materials in this crate. Okay. Synthesize sets of stone masonry tools. Okay. Just need to craft them. Oops, that was a waste. There we go, there's one. And two. Nice. Good condition, even easier. And here's our fourth. Oh, another good condition. Success. Here you go. Finished yet? I hope so. Our workers are getting restless without a task to keep them busy. Here you go. Ah, these will do. These will do splendidly. I'll pass these around straight away. Very good, very good. Who's over here? Oh, 11. What do you need, sir? Allow me to stand up here so I can talk with you at face height. For Yargar said he was sending someone. I assume that's you? We need to deal with the debris before it gets in our way of work. Mind you, I don't mean to simply dispose of it. The fragments can be crushed into gravel for laying pathways, or used to build foundations. We can also mix it with limestone to make materials we use for repairs. To that end, I would ask you to mix these leftover stone fragments with limestone in order to make repair materials. If you run out, there's always more in that crate over there. Okay. Oh good, only 2 for these. There we go. Nice. Ooh, excellent. Very good. Finished? Wasn't too difficult, I hope. Nope. Good. Exactly as ordered. The pile of debris is a touch smaller, and we have supplies to keep building. An efficient use of resources, if you ask me. I'll take these over to the other workers right away. Tell Yargar I appreciate him sending such capable help. Okay, very good. Let's check some of these off. There we go. Anybody else here? Urkapacha and Solace and Warlord's Echo. Okay, so it doesn't look like it. So back we go. Oh, all the way over there. Goodness. That's the one place we could have used another aetherite. I remember you. What do you want me to build for you? Home exterior components. Okay. Alchemy. I need to purchase more crystals soon. Or harvest them myself, but that just takes forever. There we go. There's one. That's okay, we got a good condition. Nice. One more. There we go. Here you are, my good sir. Thank you, thank you. Okay, here's this guy. Hello. Glowstone. I think we're just picking this up, right? Very good. And all the way on the other end of the map we go. Very cloudy out today. Foggy out today, actually. Candy. Pumpkins. Are you inside? Yes, you are. What's your deal, dude? Ah, I see. So this goes like this, and then that goes like that. I'm not gonna poke him from behind. Poke. Poke, poke. What? You snuck up on me. Why did you do that? Whatever Yargar told you to look for me? Oh my, I completely lost track of time. The structure here caught my attention, you see. I thought maybe I could learn something by studying it. Do you feel it? The majesty which radiates from the very stones themselves. Their patterns are intricate, yet without a hint of ostentation. The superior craftsmanship has ensured that their beauty has not faded, even after so many years. Oh, there I go again. I could speak of these for hours still, but I had best return to Virargar. Thank you for reminding me. Well, they can move fast when they want to. Okay, back we go. Okay, we can turn all these in. Oh good, more crystals. I need those. Uh-oh. Thank you. Uh-oh, disconnected symbol. Oh, yikes. Whoa. Very slow. Okay. One more. There we go. Okay. In our current standing, halfway there, so that'll be a couple more days. 6. Yeah, I think 2 more days or so. Okay. Well, that is that. Let's see, I've been streaming for a little over an hour. So let's continue with Manderville to wrap things up. Okay, and I believe we're heading down here. Much emptier here these days. Hello, Hardiboiled. A vandal in the wild. Hardiboiled's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of true view. If it isn't Averick, and keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition to be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I managed to recover more data and learn about another experimental subject. Oh ho! I dare say that is the cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had put his soul into the body of a Kawahiloa. Kawahiloa. Okay. There's a two-legged wolf, in case you aren't familiar. A two-legged wolf? What does that look like? Prior to that, the man was... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry, I tried to mute it, but I couldn't get there in time. Let's see. Testing, testing. Yep, still good. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have any grand motive, was all for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in his new body. Is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though, so I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Maimon's his name, and his business is knowing every bugger else's. Come on, he ought to be at his usual spot nearby. Is that like Wyman from Old Ah? Maimond? Does it not remind you of our friend Wymond?
It does. Do you suppose we'll get to meet a Yormund too?
Wymond, Maimond, and Yormund. Where are we headed? Okay, over there. Slightly faster, take the threat shard. Steampunk, not really steampunk, more like cyberpunk Wymond. That there's Mymond. Let's see if he knows anything about a fiend with an appetite for destruction. Good gods, he even looks like Wymond.
Core, he could be a clone of Wymond. I've never seen anything like it. Except for the time Master Poo Poo made all those clones of the Inspector.
Do we have a little Lalafell following us around anywhere? Peeking out from behind a corner? Uh-huh, there you are. You are not being sneaky enough, little guy. Ain't often I see you with company, Detective. What can I do for you today? Long story to tell. A thrill-seeking vandal? The body of a fiend? Sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, can't say I've heard of any talk of vandalism, neither in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary Kawahilua near the barrier recently. They went into Vanguard and come back out, so he assumed it went to Shaloni. What struck him most, though, was the queer way it moved. Seemed more man than beast, he said. Kawahiluas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. We'll head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, Mymond. "'Tis truly uncanny indeed, the resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond, and information is his stock and trade as well."
Eh? Not only do we have similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides?
Well, bugger me with a lightning rod.
You know, you rather look like the detective yourself. Only you're either younger or a better skincare regiment. You brothers or something?
Ridiculous! Detective Hardiboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Oh, this is new music too, I think. Did he actually have a capable assistant back then? We should get going. Let's gather in front of the Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. I want to learn more about his assistant. We go a ways back, me and Hardiboiled and his assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. Intriguing. Let's go back to Yas'alani. Let's go, Pumpkin.
That wolf fiend is so adorable. What with their spiky leg armor and giant sword. Do you think they like being scratched behind the ears?
We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. This will be my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down his drinks. Oh, we're actually walking through it. Okay. Why is he getting zappy?
Inspector, you're all glowy tinkly.
Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from feeling discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel haler than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. You have no idea. What do we have here? What are these little things? Whoa! Oh my. What are they? I think you missed every single one. I must say, Detective, I hadn't expected your hardened self to suffer from a fear of insects.
And such adorable ones, too.
They're not just any insect. They're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself now. An egg will set you straight. You fool. You didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all! Oh dear. Never have I seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. No, Nasha. Oh, actually, this might be a normal egg.
Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking?
Certainly. I am a chef after all. Or culinarian, to be precise. What is this? Bloop. I think for hard-boiled eggs. I don't remember. For just one, I think 6 minutes would be fine. Or was it 12? I have a little, like, hard-boiled egg cooking device, so I don't really cook them normally. It just cooks and times itself. Let's do 6 minutes. This isn't another trick, is it? I made it myself. I'll chance it. Is it good? Oh, I did bad. Sorry, I like mine more soft-boiled. I barely popped the egg in my mouth when it caved, and the yolk came out, pouring out, like blood from a fresh gunshot wound. It was a two-bit punk with no fight in it. All bark, no bite. You don't get it, do you, Averick? What it takes to survive on the mean streets of Solution 9.
Looks like you didn't boil it long enough.
Well, I haven't cooked anything in the game for a long time. I tried. At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Averick. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. Yeah, it was cook it for 12 minutes, wasn't it? Then I think you're supposed to ice it for like 10 minutes. Why does it have an eye on its butt? Makes it look like an eye. That's very weird. But they're still kind of cute.
Wherever I go, I always make sure I bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach.
The landscape is reminiscent of Thanalan, is it not? I'm put in mind of my youth, when I trained by running through the wilds while carrying a chocobo upon my shoulders. I wonder if he actually did that. So, this is the outside world. It's going to take some getting used to, being under a sky without limits. Right, we should begin by talking to the locals. That a town I see over there? Shishinawezi Springs, eh? As good a place as any. Come on, let's go. Yeah, we could fly there. You wanna try me? That's what I thought.
I'm feeling hunger pains. Wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere.
Didn't you just say you bring food in all your adventures because you can't investigate on an empty stomach? I see they drove for ceruleum here, just like in Thanalan. The similarity is more than soil deep. An old-fashioned place, this, but it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. Man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's been any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Hello again. Kepayu Day? Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. I poured my blood, sweat, and tears in to keep everything running, so it had me seeing red. Ceruleans are livelihood, so the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider. Mark my words. I keep forgetting I can move now when I summon something. Hello, She-Hole.
Oh yes, I heard that a barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces by all accounts. Why would anybody do such a senseless thing?
That seems more like more than vandalism. Has anything been destroyed in these parts lately? Have you perchance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? As a matter of fact, there's been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much of a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, so if you see any suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. Okay. He seems bothered. Get me out of here. Hey, managed to learn anything? We heard much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the by, have you seen Nashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. I have a feeling she's in a saloon. Likely getting something to eat. Nope, I was wrong. What are you up to? We know it's you. Just admit it already. Should I recognize you guys? Oh. Hello.
Oh, hello there, Everett. I could use a little help.
I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Oh. Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs.
That's right. She's been the one blowing things up. We're taking her in and collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs. They're medicine.
Yea, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they are in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Exploded medicine? Ha! Let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through, resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective, wait! I am emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if you shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. Ugh, you asked for it, old man. You want a duel? I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now we're going to need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. Ill at ease though I am with Detective Hardiboiled's chosen approach, it seems we must defer to him. High noon. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch the eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? A soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. And I can tell you're a man who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, you kidding me? All this fuss over you, and you're having a snooze? You've got moxie, dollface. Just like her. Sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. Never mind that oath for now. I got a job to do. An old-fashioned firearm like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious locks for a roughneck. Don't know what kind of fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince, but a bar of soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Hmm?
Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it doesn't matter how.
Oh boy. Is he gonna do the Matrix? He is. Oh, that's hilarious.
Who the hell are you?
What's going on here? So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal gunfight, and the guilt falls on the side that drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems this all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs, and assumed she was the vandal. While you don't strike me as a miscreant, I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. I must say, it does look like a bomb. Ahaha! An understandable if unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Classic Manderville. That's a bomb, where I was born yesterday. Aha! I feel like a new man! Just as if I walk upon a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal, we're gonna keep her in the jailhouse till we know more.
Are meals served at this jailhouse?
Well, that they are.
See you.
How many suits do you own? I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. What's with you, redhead? Were you the guy helping out the researcher? Why did it have to be Oglops? I don't know. On the trail of destruction. Where it concerns his assistant's well-being, not even Inspector Hildebrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I'd use to describe a bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents reported having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it has appeared near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. It's Liwataninyazawa. No. I can't say it either. Liwataninyawa... Wowza. Liwataninyawaza. You need to clean that wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Liwataninyawaza. Come on, let's see what we can find there. Liwataninyawaza. Lure them in your trousers. For once, he's not that wrong about the name. It's so hard to pronounce the names in this region. Just the monsters, look at this. Actually, no, that's not a hard one. I think the dinosaurs further south of here are just nightmares to pronounce. Or at least looking at them, they are. Okay, what do we got here? You're surprised I've already changed into fresh attire? I fortuitously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as it is possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough, so we'll just stay together this time. Just say the word, we'll get started. Ready? Lead the way. Okay. With ovens, huh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We do all our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavor. I'll have to look into it when I get a chance. Mother used to roast whole myotragus in the giant oven. She was partial to the billies for the flavor, but I found them a little tough. That has no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. Yeah, your mother is special too. Bit of a frightening woman. Rugged farmer. I saw it all right. A wolf-like fiend I'd never seen before. Made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. It would seem our fugitive was famished. Being a wolf, however, would not hunt for its own food. Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. Wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. And if it isn't keen on hunting, it'd likely keep close to settlements for its meals. No, you're just suspiciously pink looking. You can see the resemblance between the homes here and those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn then, and she was still... Never mind. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Be very peculiar if he was. You have very long flowing locks. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me, as if it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it! This creature is a minion of the Vandalous Wolfman. You and your soft-boiled guesses. I'd heard about strange squealing critters on True View, but I doubt it has anything to do with our case. Where do we go next? Back here? Here we go.
The wolf-like fiend? I've seen it south of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's Lunyakauapia territory, but I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards the gorge. Even the Lunyakauapias give it a wide berth, so it must be dangerous indeed.
Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come on, let's go have a look. So you're Lunya-Hy-ween. And you over there are a Lunya-Kauapia. Oh, you're the Lunya-Kauapia. Is that a linear cowpier? The Kawahiloa doesn't seem to be here right now, but this is definitely where it lays its head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, you come and tell me. You're a Yehihekia. Search from above. Vocal varmint. Oh no, it's a beaver. Hildebrand, be careful.
Squeal! Squeal!
Oh my, what a winsome creature you are. Careful. Hardiboiled. Had a thirst, did we? I saw a liquor bottle over here. Dinosaur, you didn't see anything. The liquor bottle has long since been drained to the last drop. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. Oh, something else over there. Quite a few somethings by the look of it. And somebody fishing. Sack of produce. Sack is laden with vegetables, likely those which the fugitive took from Luwataninyawasa. Hello, fisherman. Or fisher lady. Interesting fishing outfit. Crude words have been scrawled on the piece of paper, and Oglop loiters nearby as if regarding the paper and you. Oh, hey there, little guy. Oh, off he goes. The Oglop scurries off, leaving you to devote your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There do not appear to be any more clues in the vicinity. Hardiboiled will want to take stock of your discoveries. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? I found another empty liquor bottle, a sack of produce, and a piece of paper. Good work, Averick. The bottles and the produce must have been taken from the Watanabe. As for the piece of paper... There's the beaver back there. These are diary entries, alright. I read them out. Another good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments, well before anyone was the wiser. My newfound strength is truly astonishing. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show, and will provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. So, it's as we suspected. Like the thieving Cyclops, the vandalizing Kauiloa is looking for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave such incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find, is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around. Served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. Do it again, knowing full well how it led to his downfall. Perhaps he has some sort of clever design. Or, perhaps... he's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you might think. It's capable of converting the electricity it absorbs to other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it can shoot fire and water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well now, that's a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet be that as it may, I remain firmly opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past. But if there was ever time to break that rule, now would be it. I used to have an assistant too. She was a lot like your own Nashu. Real sweetheart. But she's gone now. Killed by the crime king because of me. Because I was too soft. The crime king's descended from a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name, and he can wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But then he started spinning a sob story. Like a half-boiled milksop, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast a spell before I could blink, and I would have died where I stood if my assistant hadn't left in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator, because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. that such a thing should have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that, but now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be soft. But one day, you, or someone dear to you, will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here. But what is it that the researcher wants to achieve with his destructive spree? Well, first things first, we need to alert Dustwatch. They'll want to be ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find him? Husatawi, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that the detective has suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. It's unlikely you to be at a loss for words. You are right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Okay, Husatawi we go. I think we're going inside. I'm not sure I've ever been in here before. I didn't do nothing. Please, you gotta let me out. I got a kid at home. They need me. Well, you probably shouldn't have got yourself thrown in jail then. Or are you just scared of Nashu? Nope, you got your taco, and you're fine.
You must try these tacos. Absolutely worth incarceration.
I can't see with these bars overlapping each other. Rather dim in here. Things are finally returning to normal here in Husatawi. That's not to say the town was without trouble. That's why the Dust Watch is here. Didn't we clear these guys' names? Stay strong, Nashu. Soon you will be free.
This taco is amazing.
Yeah, it's you lot. What is it? I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. They've declared that the train's their next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. That we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed. Now gather my men and hurry there. As for Nashu, she's fine. It would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, Keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe that we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The Vandal never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. Suspicious. Too much smirking going on.
Thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that fiend destroy the train.
Oh. Oh, one of those guys. I actually like their model. When they said a two-legged wolf, I was thinking literally just a creature with two legs and a wolf head, which looked really strange in my own head. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentlewolf, I presume. Just Tisk, detective. Over there, a damsel in distress. Ah, of all the times to be out of charge. It's okay, happens to everyone, detective. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold it right there. Try anything funny and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with cerulean, enough to blow us all sky high. He's gonna toast his own tail. Think you set yourself on fire, sure? There's nothing you can do, so just relax and enjoy the... Huh? Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire. The hell you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train. Uh-oh. I fear he is disinclined to stop. Yeah, they're coming back. And they're headed straight for the engine. Damn it. If only I could use my gun. Uh-oh. Alright. Oh, my face. A Manderville man and his electrifying headstand. You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either? I'm afraid not. I was only doing as I was told. And the researcher's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dust Watch. You will be safe in their care, and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So this feed was behind the destruction. We're grateful for the help. Where's the redhead? Despite appearances, he was originally a man, so treat him like one, hey? Is that so? Understood. He'll be treated with due dignity. That's what I thought, imposter. You're still soft, Hardiboiled, as you always were. Oh, Scoopy. Well, I wasn't expecting an interruption so soon. Oh, that's right, one of the guys was like all goopy and a shapeshifter. But no matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnelian. Oh, okay. So why do you want to draw us out here? The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. Seems Carnelian's also working for the researcher, and this was just a diversion. What's that bastard's game? let's head back to Tally for now. We have to set your friend free, after all. My men can clean up things here. Oh, we're back here.
Tacos.
Did the little Lalafell follow us? Oh. Oh, it's just outside. Why does this place have 3 different doors? Oh, there he is. I was wondering about you. Okay, so you made it over here. Right, let's get the lady out of her cell. Oh, Nashu, such an ordeal that must have been.
Oh, yes. The hors d'oeuvres are quite tasty.
Sheriff, we have a situation. A large shipment of cerulean has been Try it again. A large shipment of cerulean has been stolen from Shishinaweze. What? It appears the thieves have struck while we were dealing with the trouble in the station. So that was the true target. First electrope, now cerulean. What does he need all those resources for? As for Cornelian, he ain't the sort to do business at someone else's bidding. Or he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You know something about these happenings by the sound of it. So, this extends beyond Shiloni. If we even had the manpower, or even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go traipsing around in other jurisdictions. So I think it'd be better if we left the matter in your hands. Yeah, you can leave it to Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. I swear to you, good sheriff, that I shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'd be grateful. Naturally, my men and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shiloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. Okay, back we go.
It seems the inspector was a hero yet again. He never fails to rise to the occasion.
Now that my lightning charge is spent, I feel somehow lackluster. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but for this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit city. Now, I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let us continue along our own lines of inquiry. Pray, do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. The fault most assuredly lies not with you. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of your own, eh? Were they all that color? Meanwhile, in Shaloni, excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kaniloka's achievements will be meaningless. Next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. You with the smirks. And you me. I don't remember who Kaniloka was. Okay, here's the silly outro. Curious about my gun, are you? Come now, there's no need to be shy. She's a Molt Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Being made of electro, she can convert her lightning charge to fire rounds and other energies. The double action trigger means she's as fast as you are, and the ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated rib keeps her cool and risk of malfunction when things really heat up. And reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rod takes the edge off her temper, while the extra long ejector rod housing serves to
Are you getting sleepy? 'Cause I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? I don't have anything in particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time.
you, Inspector. Okay. Well, that was that. By the by, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softie will probably think it's an admirer. I think it's this little guy. I don't remember if I've ever seen this model before. They're so silly looking. Are there any others around here? No, guess not. Okay, well that was fun, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna wrap things up for here tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Next time I'll probably be streaming, I'm gonna guess, Tuesday or Wednesday-ish, because that's when patch 3.7 of Honkai Star Rail comes out, along with Cyrene, who I will most definitely be pulling for after her trailer. From the sound of it, she can improve Mighty, maybe not substantially, but just thematically, I would like to have her in the same party. So yeah, hopefully I get her. I think I have enough saved up. Of course, it's going to exhaust pretty much all my savings for 4.0, but hey, we don't really know what's coming in that. And although Sparkle's rumored to be in 4.0, like literally patch 4.0, we don't know for sure. And even if she is, I'm betting they're going to rerun her by the end. So that'll just give me more time to save up. Plus, we don't even know how the Elation teams are going to work, so it'd be good to kind of wait and see, because at least when Aglaia first came out, she was kind of hard to work with too. So we'll see. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you all next time. Bye-bye.